apologies for the background noise you can hear, but hello everyone, it is me, Geeky, and we're back with another Transformers unboxing. And today, man, well, this figure was a nightmare to get. Like, ever since I started actually collecting Transformers, I've been wanting him. The one time I could have gotten him, he was releasing later than the rest, so I said, I'll just wait, not knowing he'd get sold out. And then he's been expensive ever since, and I got lucky, and I finally have it. This nightmare of a figure to get. But anyways, we have from Transformers Legacy Evolution, Core Class, Snarl. That's right. I know I fill it up every now and then, mostly for the Dinobot stuff, but yeah, there's some figures I try to look for, but it's not really the end of them. I'm like, oh well, I guess I'll try another time. But Snarl, I'm always just like, come on, man, someone cut me a break. And I was given that break because I actually tried that Express once. I think I tried it before in the past, but every time I tried before in the past, either he was the same price as he was on eBay, or he was either sold out. But from this one seller, he was like on sale for basically like a little bit, like about a couple dollars extra than Core Class. I'm like, whatever, I'm happy to pay that. So yeah, finally happy to have this. I just want the Core Class down, but I don't even care for that. They could form Volcanicus, which, to be fair, they only did exist because of True King Dinobot or True King Dino King that was released as a gift set or a box set in Legacy United on Hasbro Pulse. That's the reason why we got these guys in Legacy Evolution. It's kind of like with Sideburner, whatever his name was. But yeah. Also, it's been a bit since we've done the Core Class unboxing, but like I said, that's because this year they took out Core Class. Legacy United was the last of it. Obviously, he's probably going to come back eventually, like maybe in the next toy line or two, or they'll be back either still as Core with a different name. Sorry, jeez. Like I said, I'm just happy to have this in my collection. Honestly, it might make my top 10 just solely because it took me forever to try to find this guy, but who knows. But yeah. Anyways, you have the open window because that's how it was done in Legacy Evolution. It was open box. Also, it says Dinobot Snarl, but for some reason, I guess because he's the leader, Grimlock just says Grimlock, but for everyone else, it says Dinobot. Which, we were supposed to actually get, like, Dinobot from Beast Wars as a Core Class in Legacy United Wave 2, but he got canned, and all we got was Beast Machine's Cheetor, which I might have preferred the other one, but who knows. Hasbro, ages 8+, says Transformers right there, Legacy United again up here. Flip down here, sees what's included is one figure and an accessory. Yeah, like I said, I got it from AliExpress, which is my first time buying anything from AliExpress. Like, I always had the app, but I just kind of window shop. But this was my first time buying it. Obviously, do your research before you buy something from anywhere. But, you know, I'm happy. Kind of jumped it because it was just on sale for so cheap, but I got lucky. But if we flip over here, it shows, wow, that does not focus. There we go. It shows some characters. Feel free to pause and do your best to examine. If we flip over here, we have the picture. Why is my camera going so much out of focus? If we flip over here, I don't know why it's going out of focus. It's like it either focuses on the words or focuses on the back. So let's do this first. You have the picture of Snarl in robot mode, and then it says Core Class in different languages. Up here shows what he transforms into, that being a Stegosaurus. Flip up here, it says he's 6 of 6 for Volcanicus, and it takes 8 steps to go from robot to Stegosaurus mode. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Whoa. But without further ado, let's pop them open. Always be careful using scissors, anything sharp, especially if you're a youngin'. And then we just, oh, and there's the beautiful barcode. Almost forgot. And like I said, apologies for the background noise. Nothing I can do about it. There we go. Is that it? Alright, that's it. Well, I usually do just end up checking the things off to the side, so I guess I'll do that anyways. So there's our box, and we tilt down here, we have our stuff. It should really be 2 accessories, because you get a sword and that. You don't come with the little paper that they usually come with. Alright. Here's a little QR code. You know, I always say I scan these things, or I say I'll try to scan it afterwards, but I never do, so I don't even know what it does. I'm assuming it just gives you like a character bio. But here's his instructions. La 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 la. Oh, and it just tells you how you start transforming him. And I think on the back tells you how to transform him into a mode. Let me try guessing what they are. I think Sludge is 1. No, because Slug has to be the head. So Slug 1, Sludge 2, Grimlock 3, Scar 4, Swoop 5, and Snarl 6. That's what I'm guessing the order is. And then this just tells you how to convert it into combined mode, which I won't do, but I can finally do it. I'll save that for its own video where I show it off, because the next unboxing / review video will be Volcanicus, unless I get something that needs to be prioritized, because I just want to get out ASAP. But otherwise, the next unboxing / review after this will be the Cold Class Volcanicus review video. Yeah. But anyways, here's the stuff. So Swoop is 5. Well, wait. I had it right the first time. I thought so, because Slug was being the head, but I was right the first time, but I was guessing myself on the second time, but yeah. So Swoop is your left arm, Slug is your headpiece, Scar is your right arm, Sludge is the torso, Snarl is your left foot, and Grimlock's your right foot. I just keep the instructions over here. I really don't want to have to dig out my stuff, but I could probably just watch a video off to the side for how to do it. Alright, well, let's get on with these guys. So his sword can just be slid out like so. Which, to save space on my table, I will keep him in Volcanicus mode. But like, if I need like 1 or 2 members for the team, which it's the same case for any combiners, once I have the full team, I'm just gonna leave them in combined mode. But then if I need like a bot or a couple of them, I'll just like take them off and then just have them in robot mode and put them back onto the combiner mode. What is? Well, that's 1. 2, 3. Huh, that did be 1 for his legs. Alright, we'll check that off to the side. And those plastic strips get all over the place. Wee. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that feels tight. And your head doesn't move. Okay, now it does. Well. Alright, well, we got our boy Snarl. So, like I said, he comes with a little sword. And he comes with this back piece, which does need to be clipped on. So what you do for his sword is you just take his hand and you just stick it in there, which I guess makes sense. Although I think, wow, everyone besides Sludge comes with a blaster, and Snarl only comes with a melee weapon. Actually, let's check the instructions to see how this is done. So, does it matter? I think it's supposed to be like this when you clip it on. That's how it looks in the instructions. That's how I'm gonna do it. I mean, it looks natural, so. Yeah, there we go. Now his stuff is on. So after we have our boy Snarl looking greater than ever. Oh yeah, for some reason, Swoop and Snarl are the only ones with actual elbow bend. If you get the rest, the arms are just gonna be like one solid piece, which is weird. I still don't know why they did that. I mean, it's either just like, you know, just have it be one or the other, you know. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. Oh, he has tabs on his arm. That's cool. So he's like Swoop as well with his tabs. So you gotta kind of keep his arms outward unless you want them clipping into the side. But yeah, pretty cool. I still want to try completing my Age of Extinction team also for the Dinobots. I got Scorn, but I kind of just wanted Scorn because he looks cool. But I wouldn't mind also trying to complete them, but it wouldn't be the end of the world if I didn't. But I definitely want this one because they'll combine the team, and also I just want a team of Dinobots. So I got the core class guys, so plus Slash. So like I got them, and you know, it would be cool if we got like Scorn and Paddles as like also core class guys. Well, I think our best chance of having Scorn was when he was in the Bayverse, so like during Age of Extinction if they did have core class releases. But, you know, it's pretty cool. I really am happy he's in my collection, so out of core class, there's not much to yap about. Alright, well, let's just go over the articulation segment. So, for points of articulation, if you want to count it, as I guess that just falls off a lot. This can move, but it's just for transformation, but I mean, if you want to angle it, you can. His head is very tight, but it can swivel. I do wonder if it's actually supposed to go on backwards, maybe. Wait, how does it look? Does it cover his back? Because that actually gives me a real hint. Okay, so it's supposed to like hide his combiner port, so I had it right originally. Well, this is supposed to be facing down, so. But like I said, that part and that part are articulations. I think you could do a full 360. Yeah, if you just move like the Stegosaurus tail out of the way, he can do a full 360. He has no bicep swivel, but he has a bicep bend, as his sword went flying. Nothing at the waist or an ab crunch. His legs, they can go out that far. They can kick out that far. They can kick back that far. And they could probably kick a little bit more back if the backpack wasn't there. And that's it. I did not realize my scissors were in frame that whole time. So yeah, it was a bit too much background noise, so I did just pause the video and wait. But while I was doing that, I forgot some points of articulation. Wow, just one really. I forgot his knee bend. He has a 90 degrees bend of knee. I forgot to mention that part during the articulation. Now then, let's hit up the size comparisons actually. I was gonna do that, then the background noise got too loud. And Snarl's having a hard time focus on camera. Let's go into the size comparisons. And you want to know my thoughts and opinions on the size comparisons, I'll leave a link to the video in the description down below and the icon up in both. So you can pause the video and go watch them and then come back, finish this video, or finish watching this video and then go check them out, whichever you want to do. But up first we have from Transformers Legacy Evolution, Core Class Scott. And background noise is still there, so I'm going to try my best to talk over it, so yeah, but it's probably going to still come through during the silent parts, but yeah. Wow, I think my camera just hates the Dinobots because they always seem to be out of focus. Then, next up, we have from Transformers Legacy Evolution, Core Class Slug. And then lastly, of course, we have to bring in the leader. Oh yeah, well I'll show that off second because I knew there was like 2 points, but I just remembered it. Then we have from Transformers Legacy Evolution, Core Class Grimlock, which he technically shares the same point of articulation that I forgot to mention when I show off his knee bend. But like with Grimlock, due to the combined modes, they technically Snarl and Grimlock. They have a butterfly joint. I don't know why they always go out of focus when I do stuff. Because, like, it's in focus, but it looks out of focus. Yeah, let's get him prepped for. Well, actually, let's center him. Center. But let's get him prepped for Stegosaurus mode. Now then, to get him into Stegosaurus mode, what you want to do is take off his sword. Look at instructions because I'm stupid. You want to try your best. I don't have nails today. Well, I never have nails, but sometimes I do have a bit more than I usually have. Alright. Well, I had to do it off camera, but you want to swivel his head. I had to use scissors, so I did chip a bit of his paint, but that's on me because his head is tight as a mother fudger. But you want to do that. Then you want to take these two end bits, which are going to become his tail. And you want to, well, I can't seem to get it any further, but you want to clip in his tail, but it's supposed to be like that, but I guess in my copy, it won't go in, so whatever. Then for the next step, you want to collapse in his arms. It just came with whatever focus, it just sucks with the Dinobot colors. And then you want to bring them back. And do what? Oh, okay. So, you see how there's like a hole right there? Like I said, my camera does not like Dinobots. There's a slot right there meant for the hole to go into, so you want to put his arms into that. It's kind of just to hold the arms in place, but I mean, if you want articulation, like, it's to keep the arms in place, but if you want his legs to have articulation, then you can, like, unpeg them, but yeah. Okay, then this is where it gets interesting. Step 5, bend his knees, and then they want you to flip out the Stegosaurus head. Like so. Then they want you to clip in, because it's going to be a port, so they want you to clip it in. Well, at least that one looks bad. I mean, I'm not going to look at it from the back. Then what they want you to do is slide. Yeah, that's about it, really. Alright, yep, they want you to just do that, and there you go. And then to store the sword, yeah, there's like a little slot right there, so they want you to put the sword in like this, I think. Come on. Or is it like this? Alright, well, they want you to put it into there, like, with the blade facing towards the Stegosaurus mouth, but it won't do that, so I'm just not going to worry about it. That's just, like, storage for the sword. I always can leave it. Or if we wanted to, you could also just put it there. Yeah, that's another place. Yeah, I want you to put it, like, here with the blade facing towards the mouth, but like I said, it just doesn't work for me, so yeah. It's weird. It shows like the tail is like very articulated on the box along with the legs, but since it's a core class, you usually don't get that. I don't know if it's just like a my copy thing, but I guess the tail just doesn't even go in. But yeah, it's pretty cool, and my focus never works. Yeah, so for articulation, all you get in actuality is none. Like, you can see how they're engraved to look like feet, but it doesn't do the job well. I mean, like I said, if you want to, you could unpeg them if you want to have some articulation, but by standard, you just got a solid brick, which is what most Dinobots are. Like, well, Swoop doesn't have anything, but okay. I guess he's gonna be an articulated guy. But he's definitely a colorful one. But yeah, has the Arbot single insignia stamped straight on his face. And yeah. And my camera likes to keep going in and out of focus. Because I don't know why. Is it like, it's been a while since I've done a core class, and maybe just core class stuff's hard to get on camera, but I do not remember it being this much of a struggle. Like I said, these guys were repurposed into Legacy United for True King, Dino King, and True King, Dinobot. But without further ado, let's go into those alt mode size comparisons. First, we have from Transformers Legacy Evolution, core class Sky. Which I think these two will work together as companion pieces. Then up next we have from Transformers Legacy Evolution, core class Slug. Right. Which my first unboxing for the channel. Pretty cool how far we came. And then lastly, we have from Transformers Legacy Evolution, core class Grimlock. Like I said, I won't be showing combined modes because I will be saving that for the core class Volcanicus review. So yeah. I was going to film it today, but with all the background noises going, I'm about to save it for Monday at the time. Because it's Friday right now, so I'm probably just going to save it for Monday to record because I got nothing. Yeah. Pretty cool when there goes the sword, but whatever. It's much easier to get it back on here. Of course, now that I say that's going to be hard. There you go. But yeah. That's been my look at Transformers Legacy Evolution, core class Snarl. I'd like to thank you folks for watching this Transformers unboxing. If folks did enjoy this unboxing, give the video a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. I'll apply them as fast as I can. And subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a new video /short/stream. But until next time, toodles!